The Lagos Blue Line and Lagos Red Line are two urban electric rapid rail transit projects in Lagos, Nigeria. They are both part of the Lagos Rail Mass Transit System run by the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority. Here's a brief overview of both lines. 1. Lagos Blue Line. The Lagos Blue Line, also known as the Metro Blue Line, is an urban rail transit system designed to provide a reliable and efficient mode of transportation in Lagos, Nigeria. The Blue Line was intended to run from Okokomeko to Marina on Lagos Island, covering a distance of approximately 27 kilometers. The first phase, with 5 stations and 13 kilometers of track, opened on September 4, 2023. The full line is expected to carry 500,000 passengers a day. The project faced several delays and challenges, including issues with funding, land acquisition, and construction, which hindered its progress as of 2022. History: in April 2008, the Lagos state government approved 70 billion naira for construction of the Okokomeko-Ido Marina line, with an estimated completion date of 2011. However, the project suffered many delays due to lack of funds. The opening date was revised to June 2013, then December 2016, then 2017. As of November 2016, only 16 kilometers (9.9 miles) of the 27 kilometers (16.8 miles) Blue Line had been completed. It began service on September 4, 2023. Development plan: Lagos State is financing construction of the Blue Line with its own resources. The proposed advantages of the Blue Line are that it will allow commuters to spend less time traveling in the area by avoiding traffic jams which can take many hours to get through, whilst also being cheaper. A journey that would have taken 2 hours in traffic can now be taken in 15 minutes. The trains are electrified, and security has been provided to prevent vandalism. Contractors: the contract was awarded to the China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation (SEC), with advisory services being provided by CPCS Transcom Limited. Plan route: the Blue Line will run 27 kilometers from Okokomeko to Lagos Marina, with 13 stations and an end-to-end journey time of 35 minutes. The entire Blue Line will operate over a secure and exclusive right-of-way, with no level crossings and no uncontrolled access by pedestrians or vehicles. The route will run on the surface in the central reservation of the Lagos-Badagry Expressway between Ibo-Elerin Road, Okokomeko, and Iganmu. The line will then be elevated from Iganmu along the south side of the expressway, passing the junction with Eric Moore Road, crossing just south of the National Theatre to Ido, then south to Lagos Island with a terminal at Marina. A maintenance and storage facility, MSF, will be constructed at Okokomeko, with a track connection from the Blue Line to the depot. Phase 1. The first phase was opened for testing on December 21, 2022. This phase travels 13 kilometers, 8.1 miles, from Lagos Marina to Mile 2. The 5 stations being opened are Lagos Marina, National Theatre, Oral Iganmu, Suru Alaba, Mile 2. The line is undergoing testing during December 2022 and January 2023 before opening to passengers. Service began on September 4, 2023. Phase 2, construction of the second phase, from Mile 2 to Okokomeko, will commence after the first phase opens for passenger service. This is expected to be in the spring of 2023. The Red Line Rail Project is a 37-kilometer north-south rail route proposed to run from Igbado to Marina with 13 stations at Igbado, Iju, Ajij, Ikeja, MMIA International, MMIA Domestic, Oshodi, Mushin, Yaba, Ibut Meta, Ido, Ibut Aero and Marina. The project, upon approval and completion, will complement traffic and transportation pillar of the T.HEM.E.S agenda, thereby reducing traffic gridlock and predictability of movement by ensuring productivity and efficiency. It will also provide alternative to road and water mode of transportation within Lagos metropolis. LASG signed a track-sharing agreement with the Federal Ministry of Transport through Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMADA, and the Nigerian Railway Corporation, NRC, in 2018 to utilize the track standard gauge railway track plan to convey commuters between Abuja and Lagos through Ibadan and Alagbado to Ido. The state considered this a strategic point of reference to collaborate with NRC, who will only run 3 services into Lagos at 3 sets and define service hours during each day. The Red Line Rail project, on the other hand, will run several services each hour, hence the decision to share the track, which will be out of use for most of the day by NRC, was considered extremely efficient on resources of the state. The state government, through LAMADA, awarded the survey, design, and construction of the civil and fixed infrastructure of the first phase of the Red Line project to China Civil Engineering Construction Corporation, SEC, with the intention of engaging a competent and experienced private investor through a transparent and competitive procurement bidding process to operate and maintain the Red Line Rail Mass Transit project. Messrs. First Global Commerce Solutions led other companies like Yab Marchese Construction and Industry Incorporation, First Metro Dynamics Limited and others to form a consortium named First Metro Infrastructure Limited, FMAL, for the purpose of operating and maintaining the Red Line Rail project and executing agreement with Lagos State Government. In addition, the First Metro has emerged as preferred bidder to operate and maintain the Red Line, and negotiations has been completed with agreement drafting stage ongoing.